Hi, I'm Chad Lowers, and I'm the 2019 recipient of the Forest City London Music Award for Classical Solo Voice. And I wish you a wonderful London Music Week 2020.
Hey everybody, it's Janet Liu here, Director of King's University College Chamber Choir, proud recipients of the 2016 Forest City London Music Award for Best Classical Choral Group. We're wishing you an awesome London Music Week 2020. We are in this together. Let's keep London music going strong.
Thank you so much, and welcome to the Forest City London Music Awards Jazz and Classical Show, celebrating all of the amazing talent around London. My name's Hillary Welch, and you might recognize my voice from the radio on Easy 1013 or from singing around town, and we are so excited to be hosting tonight. This is my beautiful and very talented friend Sonia Gustafson joining me tonight.
You won't recognize me from the radio, but you might recognize me from singing around town in bars and clubs and restaurants and with symphonies. So
yeah, we have a really great show ahead. We have some more musical numbers. We're also going to be joined by a very exciting surprise guest. He is a radio host, kind of like me. He plays the trombone, and he does a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Mr. Tom Allen. You might know him from the CBC.
Hello, my name is Tom Allen, and I host a radio program on CBC Music every day. It's called Shift. It's a multi-genre program, and that's one of the reasons I'm so glad to be part of tonight's gala event celebrating the Forest City London Music Awards, honoring greatness in the areas of classical music, of jazz, and world music. As much as the industry would like us to divide those creative endeavors into separate streams that never cross over, they always cross over. That's the spirit of music itself, and that's one of the reasons it's so great to celebrate the City of London for this occasion. London is a natural melting pot of influences on that skinny bit of southern Ontario with great music coming at it from all directions and burgeoning up from its own soil. It can't help but cross territory from one genre into the other. I can think of two great examples from the history of London. Garth Hudson coming home from school to his after-school job playing hymns and classical music at the local funeral parlor. Now there's a thought. And much more recently, for CBC Music, Lara St. John, one of the world's greatest concert violinists, covering, as I don't think any other have, Nicki Minaj. That's the spirit of great music in London. I invite you to celebrate this evening. Congratulations to the nominees and to the winners. Have a great night at the Forest City London Music Awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Hilary Welsh with the Mark Swan Trio.
So this award show is supposed to happen in spring, but it didn't happen. So here we are, wrapping up summer into the fall, and this song is dedicated to that summer. Did it even happen? The summer knows, the summer smiles, and unashamed she sheds her clothes. The summer soothes the restless sky, and lovingly she warms the sand on which you lie. The summer knows, the summer's wise. She sees the doubt within your eyes, and so she takes her summertime, tells the moon to wait and the sun to linger, wraps the world round her summer finger, shows you all the wonder of it all. So if you've learned your lesson well, there's little more for her to tell. One last caress, it's time to dress for fall. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. We would now like to go to our award for classical instrumental solo, presented by world-class pianist Angela Park.
Hello, I'm Angela Park, and I currently teach at Western University. I've had the fortune of traveling across Canada and elsewhere as a soloist and chamber musician, and I'm really thrilled to be back in my hometown and to recognize other London musicians. Tonight, I present the nominees in the classical instrumental solo category.
The nominees for Classical Instrumental Solo are Aaron Hodgson, trumpet; Marie Johnson, clarinet. Leslie Kinton, piano. Stefan Sylvester, piano. Annette Barbara Vogel, violin. Thomas Wieba, cello.
And the winner is
Annette Barbara Vogel, violin.
Thanks, Angela. London has a long history of first-rate choral groups. Tonight, our presenter for this category is an accomplished collaborative pianist for choirs including the renowned Nathaniel Dett Chorale, the Caribbean Chorale, Toronto Mendelssohn Choir, and Canadian Children's Opera Choir. So Mark Smith knows a good choir when he hears one.
Here are the nominees for the classical vocal group.
The nominees for a classical vocal choir or group are Choral Connection, Hugh Van Pelt. Camera Choir, Ariel Harwood-Jones. Karen Schussler Singers, Karen Schussler. King's University College Chamber Choir, Janet Liu. London Music Machine, Chad Lowers. London Pro Musica Choir, Marcus Howard.
And the winner is
Camera Corps, Ariel Hardwood Jones.
Next up is someone else who began her singing career in London and is recognized for her musical and humanitarian work. She received the Black Community Achievement Award for her contributions to the community, and she volunteers for Canadian Aid for Southern Sudan and Educate the Children in Nigeria. It's hard to find the superlatives to describe Hall of Famer Denise Pelly, and we are so lucky she's joining us now to present the Vocal Jazz Award.
Here are the nominees for the Jazz Vocal Award.
The nominees for Jazz Vocal Solo or Group are Rochelle Courtney, Gina Ferrugia, Sonia Gustafson, Rick Kish, Lorraine Segway, and Nicole Tan.
And the winner is
Sonia Gustafson.
Hi, my name is Mercedes Kasha. I am the Co-Artistic Director for Sunfest, London Committee for Cross-Cultural Arts. We prioritize showcasing diversity and inclusivity through the power of music, dance, and the visual arts. For the past 25 years, we've hosted TD Sunfest World Music and Jazz Festival, a free admission festival that showcases over 40 bands from all over the world in downtown London's Victoria Park. We also host about 20 concerts throughout the year at various venues throughout London. It is our honor to be able to present the World Music Award for the Forest City London Music Awards this year. The great nominees for this year are
The nominees for World Music are Celtic Shift, Fast Cloud, Lorraine Klassen, Light of East Ensemble, Rant Maggie Rant, Warrior Woman of Positive Drum,
and the award for World Music category goes to
Lorraine Clausen.
Congratulations to the winner. See you all next year.
It's an honor to be here today celebrating the Forest City London Music Awards, and I'm thrilled to be here in person with my good friend Mark Smith on the keys. This song is how we feel about each and every one of you.
I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. In that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut tree, the wishing well. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, that I'll be seeing you.
The Forest City London Music Awards curates Canada's only city-specific Music Hall of Fame, the London Music Hall of Fame. On November 12, 2016, the London Music Hall of Fame officially opened its doors to the public at 182 Dundas Street. The not-for-profit organization maintains the exhibits and displays and carefully preserves the rich musical heritage of London and area.
We have another incredible special guest for the show tonight.
That's right, she's a world-class violinist from London, making a name internationally with her music.
Here she is live from New York. It's Laura St. John.
Hello, greetings from New York City to my hometown, London, Ontario. Congratulations to all the nominees and winners of the FCLNA Awards. And I think now more than ever, music is so sorely needed by all of us. And although this sounds really hokey, it really is the universal language. And so I'm glad you all are keeping things up there in good old London. And I hope to be there for a performance October 3rd with London Symphonia. So far, it's still happening. Anyway, congratulations to all, and a big hello from my iguana.
The nominees for Jazz Instrumental Solo or Group are Nevin Campbell on piano, Larry Ernewine, bass, Peter Carl Combo, group, London Jazz Orchestra, group, Primetime Big Band, group, and Barry Usher, saxophone.
And the winner is London Jazz Orchestra.
Our next award presenter is no stranger to CBC listeners, harpist Angela Schwartzkopf, who just received a Juno for her album Detach. She has played with many orchestras, including our own London Symphonia.
Hello, I'm Angela Schwartzkopf. As a freelance harpist, I have the opportunity of performing with all sorts of different orchestras and chamber ensembles. It is always a joy for me when I get to come to London and perform with the amazing London Sinfonia. It is an honor to share the stage with such an exceptional group of musicians. I hope that I will have the opportunity to meet many of you at an upcoming concert this season. Having just won a Juno for my album Detach, I know the feeling of being recognized for your hard work. That's why I'm so excited to be here tonight celebrating excellence in classical music. Tonight, I present the nominees for the Classical Instrumental Group Award.
And the nominees for Classical Instrumental Group are El Sistema South London, Stephen Walsley. Encore, the concert band, Gwen Bynan. London Symphonia, Joe Lanza. London Youth Symphony, Len Ingro. Magisteria Soloists, Annette Barbara Vogel. Six Strings, Sigmar Martin.
And the winner is
El Sistema South London, Stephen Wolseley.
We'd like to welcome back Mark Smith for the next award.
Hello, I am Mark, in case you've forgotten, and that's spelled M-A-R-Q-U-E. I've lived in London since 2007, and I'm a collaborative pianist, and I've had the pleasure of working with so many wonderful singers. Here are the nominees for Classical Vocal Solo.
The nominees for Classical Vocal Solo are Katie Clark, Jennifer Sear, Paul Grambo, Ariel Harwood-Jones, Bethany Hines-Turpin, and Chelsea Van Pelt.
And the winner is
Bethany Hines-Turpin.
So we want to thank you so much for joining us and watching the Forest City London Music Awards here online, but live at the Rosewood Room.
Absolutely. We also want to take an opportunity to thank all of our sponsors, without whom award shows like these would not be possible.
No. And we look forward to being in person with you again, hopefully next year. So please keep your fingers crossed. We can't wait for more live music, more making music together.
This evening has been a celebration of jazz, classical, and world music, but we also think that pop music wouldn't be possible without those fundamentals. So we thought it'd be interesting to finish the evening with a Supremes tune, but we couldn't help ourselves. It's the title, Someday We'll Be Together.
Someday we'll be together. Someday we'll be together. You're far away, my love. From me, my love, so far away. Just as sure now, baby, as the skies above say